Most people will spend 2026 obsessing over returns, what the market's doing, what the Fed's doing, what stock or asset is going to outperform. But that's not how you win with money. If I wanted an unfair advantage in 2026, less stress, more control, and better long-term outcomes, these are the three things I'd focus on instead. Number one, a strong defense. This comes first. If you want to win with money in 2026, the very first thing I'd make sure of is that I have a strong financial defense. This part isn't sexy, it's not fun, but it's foundational. A strong defense means three things. Number one, you have real savings, and for most people, it's probably somewhere between $20,000 and $50,000. Number two, you've paid off high interest debt. Number three, you're not one surprise away from STFO, stressing the frick out, because here's the truth. If your foundation is shaky, everything else feels more difficult. What I'd focus on specifically is a legitimate, healthy emergency fund that's at least 5 figures, credit cards that are paid off, no 18%, 22%, 26% interest hanging over your head, because you can't build wealth effectively when part of your income is leaking out of the bottom every month. And this is something I see all the time, people investing aggressively while still carrying high interest debt. That's not strategy, that's anxiety. Defense doesn't make you rich, but defense keeps you in the game. Number two, a strategic offense. Be intentional early. Once the defense is solid, then I'd shift to offense, but a very specific kind of offense. Not random investing, not chasing trends, not reacting. I build a strategic offense, and I do it early in the year. Here's what that looks like. Maxing out IRAs as early as possible. The quicker you get this done, the longer you are getting those funds to grow for you. Then I'd fully fund an HSA if you're eligible. And then number three, I'd be intentional with where each dollar goes. So take some time and plan for exactly where you want your money to go this year. How much should go to investing? How much should go on trips? How much should go towards Girl Scout cookies? Quick timeout. Girl Scouts of America, I got some issues with you. Why on earth do you do your big sales push in January? You have picked the absolute worst time of the year when everyone is focused on getting healthy.
They ruining lives and die as the New Year's resolutions.
Do the right thing and do your big push at the end of the year when we want to get fat. You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls.
But you know what? I just saved your business. You're welcome. Thin Mints, please.
These Thin Mints is vegan. Get in on this.
So why max things like the IRA and HSA early? Because money invested earlier gets more time to work, and more importantly, it removes decision making later. It keeps you from the temptation of not doing it and spending it else on something stupid. I say this all the time with clients. The best financial plans are boring and automatic. When your core accounts are funded early, you free up the rest of the year to build cash, invest flexibly, and live your life without constantly second guessing yourself. And no, this isn't about perfection, it's about structure. Most people don't need better investments, they need a better setup. And then lastly, number three, my favorite thing to talk about is going deep on one alternative asset. That's the third thing I do. And this is where most people are missing out on a potential huge opportunity. I'd get very educated on one specific alternative asset, not 5, not whatever Twitter's talking about this week, just one. And that could be real estate, private businesses, classic cars, collectibles, farmland, sports cards, anything outside traditional stocks and bonds. And the key isn't what it is necessarily, though that's important. The key is depth, not dabbling. What I see too often is people owning things they don't actually understand, just enough to feel interested, but not enough to be confident. That's more of a hobby, not investing. If you're going to own an alternative asset, you should understand why it has value, what drives demand, what risks actually matter, and how liquid or illiquid it really is. Because the goal of alternative assets isn't to swing for the fences, it's diversification, conviction, and long-term alignment with how you think. So a quick recap. If I wanted to win with money in 2026, here's the order I'd follow. Strong defense, savings in place, high interest debt gone, a strategic offense, fund the core accounts early and intentionally, and focused education on one alternative asset. Go deep on one thing, not 10. That combination creates clarity, and clarity is what most people are actually missing. If you're doing a lot of things right, saving, investing, staying disciplined, but still feel like you're not totally sure everything fits together, that's usually a sign you're ready for a real plan. If you'd like to talk through that, there's a link in the description where you can schedule some time with me. Yeah, we can work together. Thanks so much for watching. Check out my other videos. I do a lot of deep dive retirement case studies for people of all different incomes and ages. You'll get some great information, and this helps more people find the channel. I'm Casey Kraft, a financial advisor with Raymond James. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for watching, and cheers to a prosperous 2026. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.